right down here?
So I'm here with Johanna Skelton, councillor with the Yarra Rangers Council. So Johanna, what does it mean to be a councillor in today's world?
Yeah, great question. It's a very diverse role. So for some people it might be, the crux of it might be attending meetings and making those decisions at the meeting, which in this area we meet up once a week to discuss things or vote on things. And then for others, it will be, very much a full-time extra or more job. So, and it can kind of be whatever you want it to be. But for a young person, I imagine that for them, it would be so, it would be a really rewarding experience because you'd get to be bringing in information from all of the people that you know and bringing that into council and using that information to decide where basically funding and time of the officers in the council goes to. So it's definitely an area that we need more young people's voices in council. So if there was one thing I could say about that, it's if you're over 18, because you do need to be over 18, or even if you're under 18, you can start thinking about it. Think about running for local council. It's actually pretty accessible to do, and there will be people that will love to help you with your campaigns and let you know the best way to do that. And I did see something that said young people are no less likely to be voted in. I think there was an 18-year-old voted into the Yarra Rangers Council once upon a time. It was before my time, but that would be amazing. So, yeah, we can bring that back. That'd be great.
Wonderful. You also stood as a candidate for state election. So what did that involve for you?
Yeah, so running for state is much the same as running for council, but it's just a larger number of population who are going to be voting on that campaign or that election time. So I think in the Yarra Rangers at least it's about 15,000 people that you will be voting in a council level, and it's something like 60,000 I think for a state election. So it's just more people to reach, a little bit more challenging because you can't rely on people that you know in your close community. You do have to really reach out to other networks in the community. But obviously at the crux of it, it gives you a chance to speak to a different layer of issues. So things like education, major roads, more of that. For me, it was a lot about emergencies and preparing for emergencies, so funding for SES and things like that. So yeah, it's a different. It depends what interests you about where you might go, and obviously for federal, it's going to be those national interest issues. So if that's the kind of stuff that interests you, then you can look at doing that as well. But again, running for state was a fabulous opportunity, and you will find people to help you and to support you in that. And we absolutely need young voices at the state level as well, particularly because a lot of the state issues take a really long time to play out. So if you're going in there to change the education system or the health and hospital system, it's going to be your generation that will be having babies or whatever the next, that's the timelines. It's 10 years and longer that you'll really see your impact playing out. So I think it's so important for young people to get involved at all levels, but frankly, the state and federal, they need it more than most, because that's that really long-term view, which, I'll be dead before we see the outcomes of some of the decisions at a federal level, but there'll still be younger people here and impacted by the decisions that are made today. So yeah, it'd be great to see more young people in that role too.
Great. Now, Johanna, we've got you here to announce the Golden Flame Award winner. All right.
What a privilege. Thank you for letting me be involved in this announcement. I know this is one of the very special awards that I particularly look out for. So Thank you for the opportunity. And the winner of the Golden Flame Award is a film called Nazli, and it's directed by Hassan Masoodi.
Hello, I'm Hassan Masoodi, director and writer of Nazli. I'm 0 years old from Afghanistan, but I live in Iran as an immigrant. I'm very happy for your attention to my film and selecting it as a nominee. It's my pleasure. Thank you very much. My film is about two little sisters who lost their mother in war, and they desire to hold her in their memory with a doll that their mother made for them. The younger sister wants to play with it, but the older sister doesn't want because it is their mother's own relic. She wants to protect it. In this film, I tried to show you the world from children's point of view, how simple they can feel it. I tried to make you feel it like them. In the end, I want to dedicate this film to the people of Afghanistan, especially Afghan women who are fighting against Taliban for their rights. You're not alone. Stay strong, and thank you so much. Take care.
Nazli. کجایی؟ پیدات کردم. ندرس عزیزم. آتر میگه اون از ما دورم. از اینجا میترسم که منو قایم میکنی تو منو پیدا نکنی، ولی من میخوام تو با هم بازی کنی. منم دوست دارم با تو بازی کنم. اون موقع که آبر بود همیشه با هم بازی میکردیم. آبر خیلی خوب بود.